Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store. Chris Archer will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
The right fielder, number 30.
Not even letting the fans settle into their seats, and he's coming unglued first pitch. Nice base hit to the outfield.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
At the plate now, Joe Morgan. And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Hard hit ball to short. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game. Digging in now, Tony Perez. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Will be forced to settle for just the 1. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful, because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Perez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half. Striding in, Eric Davis will stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Number 44.
Hard hit at third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Standing in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. At the plate, Brett Boone, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Reds are down in. Josh Bell the next to hit. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Third baseman.
And a strike called at the knees. Nothing in one. One out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Oh, and he misses it. He takes the turn and heads for second. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Moran takes his lead at third with one away. Perez is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Now a flare out toward right center. Here's Reynolds moving forward on it. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Into the box, Barry Larkin. A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The right fielder, number 30.
So one gone now in the Cincinnati third. And up next, the veteran outfielder, Ken Griffey Sr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Tucker takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So a runner in scoring position with two men gone. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's fouled away. He's set. The 0-1.
Oh. One ball, one strike.
Two out here and a runner at second. Lifted in the air out towards left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
The pitcher was almost out of the inning. I think he might have taken that third out for granted. Instead, he gives up a two-out RBI triple to make it 2-0.
At the plate, Johnny Bench. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
The batter, the first baseman, Tony Perez.
So now to the plate, Tony Perez. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Slow roller left side. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Digging in, Cole Tucker. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. And that's dead center for strike one.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And he'll reach first safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. From the stretch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Reynolds. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. 0-1, here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. The runner scores from second. So that'll bring up Josh Bell as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. All set for the start of the 4th. Digging in to try it again, Eric Davis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. 1 strike now from Archer. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hit hard. Here's Archer on 1-2. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Standing in, Ken Griffey Jr. hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. The pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. And the runner's breaking for third. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Clayton Kershaw. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Frazier will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 11.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Barry Larkin. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. To short, hit hard, reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Pirates 1. First pitch of the at-bat.
For the Pirates.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Center fielder on the run, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Coming in is Griffey. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. So striding forward now, Ken Griffey. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll make it up to 3rd safely here with 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Johnny Bench. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Hard ground ball to 3rd. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready for another shot now, Tony Perez. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. So striding in, Cole Tucker. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound his zone with all different options.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Eric Gonzalez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Stepping in now, Kevin Newman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Fouled off. A little roller toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And no one can get there as it falls. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 6-2 game. Standing in now, Brian Reynolds, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Pitch is popped up. Perez is over and he tucks it away for the second out. He's set and the pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Kershaw comes set, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Robbie Erlin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. At the plate, Eric Davis, and he'll lead things off in the Cincinnati 6th. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
0-1 count and the pitch. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 1-1 home. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Brett Boone will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Nick Berti gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Lifted the other way out to left center. Frazier arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, number 11.
Now back to the top. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The batter, number 8.
Coming to the plate now, Joe Morgan. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. But they strike for 3 in the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up next for the Buccos, Colin Moran. He went down on strikes last time up. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hit out towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the.
Leading off for Cincinnati, the catcher, number 5, Johnny.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Tony Perez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pitch popped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting. Number 44.
Digging in and looking for more, Eric Davis. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. John Franco gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 31, John.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Franco, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Kevin Kramer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Popped him up. Perez moving to his left. 2 down. Now at the plate, Kevin Newman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch. Richard Rodriguez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Richard.
Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Franco.
At the plate now, John Franco. Newman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Barry Larkin. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. And there are 2 away now. At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now. Into the box now, Adam Frazier. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Into the box, Brian Reynolds. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off into the seats behind first. The windup and the 0-1. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Now at the plate, Joe Morgan. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Ready for another chance? Johnny Bench. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
In now, Tony Perez. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did that.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Striding in once again, Colin Moran, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit to first. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Cincinnati Reds.